Hello guys, how are you doing? Okay. Let me quickly. Okay, the stream is live. Let's go. Hello chat, how are you doing? We're grinding the ladder, but not only that, we are adding a shaman, cause I gave up. I gave up, guys. It's over. I gave in. We might have to do it. We might have to do it. Who? Where's my... Let me check. Okay, so there's my game. Okay, my cam wasn't working. So now it should work in a second. Let me check. We can queue meanwhile. Okay, there's my cam. Hello guys. Oh, we found a game very fast. Holy. That was fast. So cute. How are you doing today, guys? Waiting for some people to tune in. Just chilling. Had a good breakfast today. Yeah, I had a pretty good day so far. Hello. Guten Morgen. How are you doing? I mean, we don't know what we're playing against, so I guess we just get a 3P here at this point. Yeah. I guess we could have not played the Buddy Puffin, but like, if we don't know what we're up against, we could also just get a drag cloak, but then we would have to either scrap 2 pulls. We're playing 2 Night Stretcher. I just looked at my deck list. Or we have to scrap both Ultra Balls. Which is like bad if we're playing against Slowking. Because then... I guess we can end turn here. If we like... If they item lock us, we could have Ultra Balled for like a Meowth, but... Like, is it better to use the Ultra Ball at this point? I think so, yes. I think it would have been better to use the Ultra Ball. But I'm not sure. Okay, we're playing Pulled Mirror once again. But we're playing a good Pulled Mirror list, so it's fine. I mean, they don't item lock us probably, and if they don't item lock us, we can do some significant damage to them. Because we play Candy. We can Pokepad for like a Dracloak here. And if we draw into Candy, we can Candy Pulled Crispin. So we Meow. So we basically just Ultra Ball for Crispin. If we get Candy. Okay, that's not a Candy, but it's a Pokepad. I guess it's good too. You can Buddy Puffin for a Budew. You can Ultra Ball for a Meowth. And go for another Dracloak. How are you doing, How are you doing today, guys? What is going on? I guess we Ultra Ball for a Meowth here. And we just go Lily. Oh, we priced both Crispins. That is crazy. We couldn't even go Rare Candy. Well, we do play the Rosa, so it's like, okay. We did get the energy. I'm just wondering if Night Stretcher for the energy will be worth it this turn. Or if it's just not worth it. Cause like... It's... Okay, we play Rosa. Let's thin this Buddy first. Cause we won't need that anymore. And technically we could Ultra Ball for a Dragapult here. But we don't even want to evolve, so I guess we just Itchy Pollen here. I would rather not Itchy Pollen the 10 onto the Facetipity, but item locking them in this spot is so good. Because we know for a fact that they don't have useful item, that they... Or they drew into Badu. Or they had Badu in hand, and... So they use Crispin to retreat fast, probably. I would love a Crispin too, but we priced both. Let me see. Okay. I mean, that's completely fine. We're in a good spot still. Okay, there's a Badu. We kind of want to set up a Monkey Dory this turn. We kind of want to. Okay, there's a Lily, which is good. Because we only have items in hand. It's like, this hand is unplayable right now. Okay, I like some energies. Was it not better to use Recon for Ultra Ball before Ultra Ball for Meowth? I mean, the thing with the Meowth grab here is that I only use it for Lilies, but yes, we could have reconned, maybe we get a Lilies and then we Ultra Ball for something else. Yeah, that's a fair point, yes, that's a fair point. That is a fair point. My thought progress was that I want to Lilies first and then use Recon so I have more cards to work with, but looking at it from the standpoint that we could have found the Lilies with the Recon, it would probably been better, yes. Wait, do they have boss? No, they don't boss. So... Oder bist du Student, immer bist du online, wenn ich am Arbeiten bin? Keiner? Stream aber auch manchmal am Abend. Manchmal. Okay, we have boss. So if we get Dragapult, we can swing this turn and just knock out Facetipity Badu. Okay, we get pulled. We get pulled. Can also get the Area Zero online. I guess. We don't have a Crispin anyways. Like, taking a knockout here is very good, because we don't leave damage on their board, and... Yeah, it's pretty good. Would have loved to bump the Badu, but... I guess. Also ich mache zurzeit meine Schule und studiere danach, aber ich war jetzt jahrelang selbstständig. Danke, danke, danke. Yes, the odd was not high, but yeah, that was my thought. I guess, yes. But the thing is, if I draw first, then I need to Lily... I need to Lily... I need to shuffle the card that I just drew into my deck again, potentially. Which is, like, weird. So, in general, I like to Lily before I recon, even if I have to Meowth for it. But only because I play the Qianpao stuff. Because if he wants to knock out the Meowth, he needs to do it this turn. That's why I didn't show my Area 0, because they don't know that I'm playing Qianpao Area 0. And as long as they don't know, they can delay knockouts as long as they want. The thing is, we only need Boss Monkey Dark to win the game. But we got stamped, so we probably won't get it. Well, okay, that's not true. That's not true. They will leave damage on our board, so knocking out the Buddy doesn't really make sense at the moment for them. Yeah, I should probably split it 30-30. So if we can bump Buddy and Meowth, we should be fine. Okay, there's a nice stretcher. We don't really have much, so we can only recon. I mean, there's a monkey. Can recon for an Ultra Ball? Is that something? I guess not. I guess Ultra Ball is, well, okay. We can put a monkey down here. Attach to a Dracloak and just evolve the Dracloak, you know? Because there is not much else we can do this turn. But then we have a follow-up Dragapult at least. So this way, he needs to respect the fact that I can one-shot his Dragapult next turn and end the game. So if I put 60 damage onto his 3P, he needs 2 monkeys, but he can't get 2 monkeys. So the whole point here is, if they have Candy Dragapult plus Crispin, they can get a pretty sick turn. But if they don't have it, we just win on the spot. Yeah, I think the Qianpao is very strong. I'm literally testing Tort Pool right now. I built the list yesterday. So technically, I'm just playing this list. But I did cut one Meowth for a Shaman because I was kind of pissed off about Slowking. But probably this is the most optimal list you can play. No, not the most optimal list, but this is probably the best way to play the deck in this way. I feel like. But I'm still testing the list. It's not the most optimal way to play pulled, but I love this way to play pulled. Maybe it is the most optimal way, but I don't know. Okay, so the thing is, we can still win if we get a Dark Energy. And they take a knockout this turn, so we can Ultra Ball... Oh, well, okay, no. Ultra Ball for Fez is, like, weird. If we top deck into... Well, we need to attach... So we also... The game could also be very lost, not gonna lie. How did we not get a Crispin yet out of the prizes? Okay, they take a knockout onto Badu, which is fair. So they take a 4-prize turn. They heal damage off their pull. And they got the Candy Dragapult, okay. I was not expecting them to play Candy. Because most of the time when I play against straight pulled, I don't expect them to play Candy. Yeah, they can knock out Dragapult and Dracloak. So if we top deck something like a Pheasantipity, we are fine. If we top deck like a Rosa, we're also fine. but we don't have a Dracloak anymore. So we need to take that into account. A top deck stamp would also be very nice. But now they win with Boss Meowth. Okay, that's a dark, but that's not exactly what we want. So, yes, we can Phantom Dive, but we could easily lose the game. So we need to gamble on the Fez, I feel like. Because they could go Rosa or Crispin, so we need to take the gamble on the Fez. Yeah. I think the game was too aggressive for me. Should have not... Oh, well, but leaving the damage in place also bad, so... I don't know. I mean, there's the Rosa, but... not the Dark Energy. So I guess we can, like... attach some stuff to the Dragapult. But... Yeah, they probably have boss, but... What's up, bro? Goku and Krillin. How are you doing? We're probably losing the game. The first game. There's the Crispin. A Crispin would have been insane this turn instead of the Rosa. Wait, they can't boss... Okay, that changes everything, kind of. Because now they need to evolve this Dracloak. I kind of didn't see that they don't have an energy here. That is insane. Okay. Okay, they can't win the game this turn. Which means we can win the game the next turn. If we, like, go Crispin, Dark Energy. Yeah. Nice. We can also win the game if we Phantom Dive. But they definitely need Double Monkey in some way, shape, or form. We can also win with Monkey or Ursaluna. Or Ursaluna boss. We have a lot of options to win the game next turn. But we don't have draw. So all we have is the Crispin. But they need to evolve their Dracloak, kinda. Else they're cooked, right? But then we win with Ursaluna Monkey, so still Crispin win. Yeah, we need to win with Crispin. Wait, no. They can heal this Dracloak, this Dragapult, and then they don't lose to Crispin. Right? Yeah. So the last Meowth isn't prizes. No. I cut the second Meowth for a Shaman for a few turns because I wanted to see if the Slowking matchup changes significantly. What is up, Keanu? But I don't think Shaman is worth it, not gonna lie. I think Shaman is like the one card that I don't like playing. But yeah, I can try it. Chat told me yesterday. Wait, a nice stretcher? Is that anything? That's nothing, right? That is nothing. Hold on, we can still try to Ursaluna them. Or we Mind Bend. Actually? Are we Mind Bending? Is the question. I think we're Mind Bending. Yeah. Are you going to Frankfurt? It was my first regional last year and I'm running it back this year. I missed wave 1. But if a wave 2 comes online, I will definitely be going. I'm actually thinking about registering for VGC if I don't make it in for wave 2, so I can at least be there. Because I get a lot of questions if I will be in Frankfurt. And I already booked the hotel, so if I don't make it in for TCG, I will maybe participate in VGC. I'm not a good VGC player, but it could make for a good video, so I don't know. I'm still thinking about. Wait, are they not having boss in hand? Because boss would be game. If they knock out my monkey right now, we push Ursaluna. And if they don't have boss, we win the game. But if they have boss, we lose the game anyways. But what are the odds that they don't have boss? They have 12 cards in deck and 13 in hand. I mean, they don't have draw on board, so it's like... They're playing so slow, so maybe they don't have the boss. Oh, but even if they have the boss, they are still confused. So it's like... Okay. Yeah. Are they going in for the jet headbutt? Because then... we could still lose the game. Yeah. Or we top deck monkey. Then we don't lose. Monkey, Pokepad, something like that. Lilies could also be good. A boss. There are a lot of options. But if they take a knockout, we get fast draw. So, oh, yeah. Oh. Maybe we even won the game. Okay, they have boss. They're going for the flip. They're going for the flip. Right? Wait. Are they going for the flip? Oh my god, no way. Yes! No way. Hell yeah. What a game. Damn, what a game. That was insane. 1750 is the goal for today. So yesterday the goal was 1700 and we hit it on the spot. So this stream the goal is 1750. Okay, next opponent. The boss on Meowth would be better. Yeah, for sure. For sure. If he bossed Meowth, at least we could have Night Stretched and then retreated, but they don't know that we have a boss in hand, so... Let's see. Okay, so with this hand, is it better to just start Monkey? Probably, right? I mean... This hand is very bad, so if I don't draw into Dracloak, the Dreepy start is meh. Okay, we can at least draw into Candy. 4 Dracloaks. The odds are not too bad. We price 2 Lilies though. So drawing into Lilies is like hard. But I guess we attach to the GP here. And then we pass and hope that we top deck something good. Literally. Professional Slowking hater. Yeah, I mean, just watch the YouTube short I uploaded today. That is from the stream a few days ago. And yesterday we had the same feeling. Like every stream, I start to realize why I hate Slowking so much. Okay, yeah, guys, that looks kinda tough. Oh my god, this is the god board. And what do we have? 3 Dreepies with fire energy on it. Oh damn. Guys, we're getting Sea-Kinged here. If we don't top deck something good, we might lose the game. Okay, hear me out, hear me out. Hear me out. No, that doesn't work. We draw into fasten... Oh. Ah, true. They can't... Oh my god. We can bump their stadium. Maybe, okay. Imagine that Shaman would be a Meowth. That is why I don't like Shaman. Because Shaman is a bad card to draw outside of those matchups. Dude. Come on. We need to top deck something good before they do. They should have just attached this energy to the group key. Then they can... Oh my god. Hold on, hold on. We eventually allow, yes, to retreat the monkey. No, we don't. We have an energy on it, so okay. It's fine. We have Candy. We have Candy Dragapult. But not an energy. So, going Dracloak here seems not too bad. The thing is, we need to get rid of the Rapska. We already have a boss in hand, but like we can rare Candy Dragapult and just not do anything with it. But that way they cannot target, like, they cannot target our Dragapult on the bench. Like our energized Dreepy. The problem is we still need to get rid of the Rapska. And getting rid of the Rapska will be tough. I don't know. Like, we can't boss Thwacky, go Jet Headbutt because we need to get rid of the Rapska first. So we need to boss Rapska and pair it with an unfair stamp to really get use out of it. Though we can bump 2 festival grounds with our Area 0 and we can bump 1 more festival ground with the Chenpao. So we do have a lot of stadium bumps. Are they just bossing? Okay. They can't use Gladion. Do they play Max Belt? Because if they play Max Belt, then it's bad. Okay, they don't. Now it's a different story. Now it's a different story. Not playing Shaman or Moltres is a crime at the moment. I am playing both right now, but I can see why people are not playing Shaman, to be honest. Okay, so we want to Jet Headbutt the Rapska probably. So looking at it, it doesn't look too good. But we can like put damage on their board. Like on Thwacky, for example. And we go Ultra Ball for a Dracloak, because we want a boss next turn too. We want a Jet Headbutt something else. So we probably want to go for a Dracloak so we have a bit of draw next turn. Let me see. I guess... But I want to get rid of the Rapska first. 10 on the Rapska, no. We can't Phantom Dive into Rapska. So we can't Phantom Dive into Rapska, which means... Yeah, Phantom Diving into Rapska is not possible because of the effect. Yes, Rapska is immune to Phantom Dive. Okay, so they benched another Relor and paired it with an energy, so... Which means... It's a bit weird, but... Oh, this grass energy sucks right now. Yeah, that kinda sucks. Oh, they have the Gladion. Okay. But I guess we push the monkey in that case. So... Oh, they have so much surge, it's insane. But they used one air balloon already, so... We could potentially just Jet Headbutt one turn into Thwacky. Which is good. Yeah. I like it. We can also... we don't need to Jet Headbutt the turn, but we can also use Budyu in that case. But it's still... It's still weird. Because our board is very, very vulnerable. Though we have Rosa, I guess? Did we like shuffle our deck? Yes, we did. Okay, there's an Ultra Ball, but the second boss is also good. Though I like the Ultra Ball for a Pheasantipity. And we can get the second boss with a Meowth, yeah. Because second boss is good if we wanna like Phantom Dive away all the Thwackies. Moltres? We need to be a bit lucky right now. Like we could go... Let me see. Okay, there's a Lily, there's a Crispin, there's a red card. We don't want a red card this turn. Though. I just want to try and trap this for one turn. And meanwhile, we're setting up our board. We do still have Stamp. So pairing this with a special red card is fine. What we can do next turn is we can do some significant damage to their board. Oh my god, they have a second Rapska in deck. No, they're playing a 2-2. No, they're playing... Okay, they got a nice return. I didn't see that. Well, that kind of sucks. Well, that kind of sucks. And the Rapska has 90 HP. We get a second boss. Okay, I guess. Get a Crispin. Okay, I guess. We can Jet Headbutt into the Thwacky. Like that. And if they manually retreat, it goes back to 100 HP. Also, what I wanna do is I wanna Pokepet for a Qianpao so that they don't have a stadium in play. So they need to search a lot more cards with Thwacky that way. Okay. We need to boss this turn, which is okay. Because we can... Okay. I have to play. We boss up Rapska. We Jet Headbutt into Rapska. They might not be able to one-shot our Pult. And then we can go Monkey, KO Rapska, but I still wanna... Like, if we Jet Headbutt into Rapska now and they retreat it, their Rapska gets knocked out. So they need another energy to retreat it. Yeah, that's good. That's good. They can't retreat the Rapska right now. Because if they do, the Rapska is knocked out. Like that. And then we can Phantom Dive. Yeah, that's nice. But they can still get Gladion. I guess, okay, they could get Boss. Is there a way for them to get Game? They really play 2-2 Rapska. Or 1-2. I guess 2-2. Early bird stream. Yes, Dungi. We're up early. I already had breakfast. All that good stuff. Okay, there's the festival grounds. We can bump that next turn. And we can pair it with an unfair stamp. Plus knock out the Thwackies. Like, knock out... Like, we could... Yes, good time when it's not too hot inside and outside. Yes. Yes. That's it. And it's a very good day, because yesterday in the mail I got my last full art ice cream and crushing hammers, so I can piss off my opponents in style. Wait, okay, there's a Kieran, so they knock out a Dragapult, which is fine. We go Dracloak. We can't boss anything though. But we can bump the stadium. More tails. Yes! Because I never flip heads. That's the thing. Okay. It sucks really hard. Everything sucks. Everything sucks. Everything is bad. Everything is bad, guys. No, everything is fine. Everything is fine. Always remember, everything is fine. Log in. Yes, I will. I'm trying to. But I can't. It's like impossible to log in. Like, just get me out of here. We play the Buddy Puffin. We, I don't know, get the Buddy. We just try to thin our deck as much as possible. Then we like can bench all the weird stuff to thin even more. And we stamp. We don't have a boss anymore. And they do have game, probably. Probably. Not 100%. Just probably. We can still set up for a cruel arrow. Like, sometimes in the future. Is it like better to just... No, we don't have a boss anymore. So we need to phantom dive. If they have a boss in deck, it's over. I guess we do it like this, so this way we just win next turn regardless of what they push. They have 2 Thwackies available. No Festival Grounds, so they need to search for Festival Grounds and Boss. And if they get Festival Grounds plus Boss, they win the game. Is that enough? Yeah, it's enough. Unlucky. Yeah, Festival Grounds, Gladion. Love your face cam overlay. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So Gladion is enough to win the game with C. No! Wait. Do they have the last stadium priced? Because we bumped 3 of them. I think the last stadium could also be in the last prize. Or they misplayed. Yeah, I don't know. But we take the W. No grounds. Yes! Like, I don't know. Crazy. I mean, we are. I was about to concede, but always wait for your opponent to play the card. Until they show you game, you don't concede. In that situation. In a tournament, if you need to save time, it's a different story. But if that was game 1 in a tournament, I wouldn't concede. That is a good hand. Yeah. It's a good hand. It's a good hand. It's a very good hand, yes. The only thing that we don't have is like an energy. So we go double Dreepy. We do have 1 Dragapult priced. Oh, thank you Mojo for following. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No stadium and no boss is unlucky. How many boss do they play normally? Because they already played 2 boss. Oh yeah, it could be a 3 grounds, 1 forest list. Then the Qianpao bump was probably very good, very good. I want to keep the Crispin though, because I want to get a Dragcloak, but we have another Dragapult in deck and we also play Night Stretchers, so and we have 1 Dragapult in prizes, so we could pull a Dragapult out of the prizes. I don't know how many boss festival grounds normally runs, but I don't think it's more than 3. Than 2. I guess we maximized our odds. We just played it very good. Trust me. Trust me. Always trust me. Would be a Yu a good tech card in your deck? Well, you could technically run it instead of the Moltres, but I'm personally not a huge fan of it. Like the Chiyu, it needs 2 energy, and I don't like. No, I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm not a huge fan of it. Could have went for the crisp in here. Probably better, but it's gonna be a long game. Okay. They have lilies too. They have Dracloak lilies. I mean, the one with stadium discard for 1 energy. Oh, wait. It does one-shot a Diplin plus discards the stadium, right? In the same attack. If that's the case, then it could be good, yes. But the thing is, the Moltres is also good against Excadrill, and we already have a good Festive Elite matchup. So I think it's probably better to just run the Moltres. But I can see... Well, wait. Do I want a Lily here? Because I have everything in hand. I think Lily here is bad. What we can do is we can Meowth for Crispin. Meowth for Crispin, and then we go Dark Energy onto Monkey and we knock out their Buddy while also getting the item lock. Yeah, that sounds good. Do we have a Darkin deck? I don't want to be the one. Okay. Morning, Mr. Ryger. Looking very handsome today. Thank you, thank you. How are you doing? And now we knock out their Buddy while also keeping the item lock. Okay, it's good. Yes, actually, Festival is such a popular deck right now. That was my thought, maybe to use against Slowking. It's good, Dragon chat. What is up? What is up? Yeah, I mean, if Festival Elite does well at Worlds, which I think it will do, then because someone will solve the Dragapult matchup. I feel like someone at Worlds will solve the Dragapult matchup, which is already not too bad anymore with the Gladion, but it's still not the best. And if Festival Elite gets more popular than it is right now, I think the Chiyu is a very, very good card to include. But I would need to... Let me look it up. Let me look up the Chiyu. I think it's from the Mega Set. Yes. Stadium play, discarded. Okay, but the problem with this Chiyu is that most Festival Elites are tagged in 4 of the special Grass Energy. And the special Grass Energy makes it so we do not one-shot this, the Diplin anymore. Which makes it a bit harder. Oh my god, we drew into Dragapult. That is insane. Okay, let me first recon because I want to unfair... Okay. Okay. We got it, I guess. We also go Fess, right? Okay, no, wait. Fess? I want to go Area 0 here and go Fess, Monkey. Because getting a second Monkey in could be huge. I also want to get the Chien Pao involved. So we can bump the Meowth and the Fess after. So we draw now with Fess, which is like very counterintuitive because we do play Unfair Stamp after that, but I wanna... Oh, the boss is interesting. Yeah, boss is actually very good. I think bossing both Duskulls is insane here. Like, killing both Duskulls can be so good. That's like a really good play. Now we go Chien Pao, we bump Okay, we want one more Pokemon. Do we have like another Dreepy in the deck? No. Where could we go? I guess we leave the Chien-Pao on the bench. Is there anything? I guess we leave the Chien-Pao on the bench. We could also leave the Pheasantipity on the bench, but I personally would like to bump those two prices. And just leave the Chien-Pao on the bench. Now we thin our deck even more before we play Stamp. And after that we can still recon. So we go Ultra Ball for, I guess, nothing, because I don't want to show them that we play these cards. We could Night Stretcher for a Dragapult, but I personally don't like that right now. So I would go... Okay, there's a Dark Energy for next turn. So we can just recon. We already have a Fire Energy in hand, so we can go Lily. And after that we go... Okay, we can get the special red card. I guess that's fine. Do we wanna... Yeah, I guess... We can just put the 10 damage somewhere. It doesn't really matter. But I guess it does matter for their damage split. So going 10 on the Dracloak is good if they go 20-20. You know the drill. Like 10, 10, 10, 10, 20 or something. And then we knock out both Duskulls. Because the only thing... Okay. The only thing that can lose us the game right now is them going Candy, Dusknoir, knockout Dragapult. And like pairing it with Stamp so we don't... We don't have a play out of it. That's right, but not all plays with special energy and when it's just only 2. Yeah, I still think the Geo is like the best festival lead tech for Dragapult. So I would probably play the Chi-Yu if festival lead gets more popular. I think only Pride and Honorable Human Beings are not playing Dragapult. I think only Pride and Honorable Human Beings are playing Dragapult with Chien-Pao and Area 0. And rare candies, The Tord list. Okay, guys, are we playing the... Can you explain bossing Skull there and not Cloak? Yes, so basically in the mirror, their deck has a higher power level than we do. And if we boss up the Dracloak, they still have a way to Candy Dusknoir or... Like, we don't leave damage in play, that's for sure. So you would boss up Dracloak and then knock out the Duskull in the back. But what I think is better is you boss up the Duskull, so they don't have a way to evolve the Duskull into like a Dusclops, so they can't even knock out anything on our bench. So even if they boss, they need to leave damage on our bench, which makes our Monkey Dory very powerful. So basically, we have more Monkey Dories than they do, but they do have the whole Duskull pack, the whole Dusknoir package. So I feel like it's better to boss up the Duskull so they have no opportunity to not leave damage on our board. If that makes sense. I think I wanna get rid of the candy here. Cause I wanna get a Dracloak. It like sucks, but I wanna Ichipollen them for sure. Yeah. I wanna Ichipollen them for sure. Then we go like this. Makes sense, thank you. No problem, no problem. I am here to answer every question. And then we go Ichipollen for 10. Okay, they have a Dracloak also, and a Lily. Okay, that's... I could have Ultra Balled for a Meowth though. I feel like that could have been better too, but the fact that we only have one Dreepy makes me kind of want to get a Dracloak. Yeah. I don't think getting Meowth there would be any good because we only have 1 GP. Well, there's a Crispin. Well, but getting Meowth would have gave us more cards. But not guarantee a Dracloak. But yeah, they didn't item lock us, but they could item lock us. Are they just phantom diving? Yeah. Should have gotten Meowth. I thought we hit our elo goal in like 50 minutes, but we didn't. Should have Ultra Ball for Meowth. I'm still way too greedy in the early game. That is a big problem I need to fix. Sometimes I play too greedy. Like the first game, we won that game, but I still was too greedy in the early game. I should have just taken... Well, no. Okay, taking the knockouts was probably good, but I could have played better in a way where I could have set up a Monkey Dory much earlier. And that way we could have won more cleanly and not rely on a Mind Bend flip. That's just what I think. Also, guys, thank you so much for your ongoing support on my last video. It's like, I looked at it today, early in the morning, and I was like, what the hell? How are you doing? Hello, Silver Lugia. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. We are chilling, we're laddering, setting an elo goal for today. Making sure we hit it. Queue times are incredible right now, but we're trying to win some games. We're playing this deck list, just that I cut 1 Meowth for a Shaman. So we're basically playing Tortpolt with the addition of Moltres, red card, and a Shaman. Because I think Tortbolt is good right now. Because having candies... Actually, I think if we play candies, we don't need the Shaman at all. Because with the candies, our Slowking matchup gets so much better. Yeah, actually, fuck the Shaman. Fuck the Shaman. We're not playing this card anymore. 1750. We fucked up pretty early in the season. Okay, we do have a Dracloak in the hand, so Pokepad for a Dreepy sounds good. No, fuck the Shaman. I don't want the Shaman anymore. Get this card out of my sight. We priced 2 Psychic Energies. This is bad. Okay, probably playing against Absol Box. Yeah. Oh, they have the Cyrano turn 1. That could suck. I don't like the Mega Ordinal version of the deck. I want to like it, but I don't. It has a good Dragapult matchup though, so... But only if he gets a monkey setup right now. Well, they play E-Switch, right? Okay, there's a Meowth. For next turn. See? I never hit 2 heads. Would you play Shaming if it was 70 HP? I mean, it doesn't really matter how much HP it has, because in the matchups where you want to use it, it's basically just there to prevent the board wipe. And the Dragapult matchup, it doesn't do anything. Wait. Can we just... Yeah. Can we just go Ultra? We need to drop 2 Night Stretches for that. But I think if we go very aggressive right now, we can overrun them. No, wait. Wait, okay, we can Jet Headbutt. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's still fine. We go Meowth for Crispin. And then we Jet Headbutt into the Mega Ordino, which makes me knock out the Mega Ordino at some point in the game. Maybe it's too greedy, and I'm already too greedy again. But let me try something. Because I lost this matchup way too often, and I want to try and go very aggressive. Actually, do I just want to do it like that. This is not a good play by any means. Please don't do this at home. But I want to try going aggressive. I want to use the candy. Oh, they have to switch. I was like thinking that they can't really use their Kangaskhan, but they can if they have switch in hand. Because now we're reliant on our Dracloak draw, so don't do this at home. Do not do this at home. It's a bad play, but we're trying it out. That sucks. They play Crushing Hammers. Not at home, only on locals. Yeah, try this at locals. But not at home. Okay, Cloth Darkness. Discard anything you want. I don't have any cards in hand because I made the weirdest play. Oh my god. Wait, no, we don't have a Psychic Energy. And we threw away all our Night Stretchers. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. This play would have been okay if we didn't have only one Psychic Energy, which I knew before the Meowth. But we forget about this game. Did you see it? No, I didn't see it. I didn't see the play. There was no play. Nothing we did wrong there. We just lost an unlucky game. No, we're playing against Absolbox again. But this time I'm not trolling. And I'm going second. If I had to choose. That was a rough play. What? I didn't see anything. You didn't see anything too, right? What play do you mean? You mean like in the game prior? I don't know. I didn't see anything. Did they start the Mega Ordino again? That is crazy. Are we just going Candy Dragapult again? I mean, this time it's better, right? Let's attach to the Moltres first. This time, Candy Dragapult is better because we can Phantom Dive. And maybe they whiffed the Cyrano and all that stuff. No, obviously. Do they have the same hand as last game? Oh, they have the Absol in hand. I was like thinking, maybe they priced the Absol. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. We're chilling. Go for the same play again, let's go. This time it works, trust me. This time it works. No, we're not going for the same play. Oh, actually? No, we're not going for the same play. We are not going for the same play. We are just going Meowth for Lily. Let me look up my energy count. Okay, okay, okay. I can deal with it. I can deal with it. We're not going for the same play. We're just using the Fighting Wings to get damage onto the Mega Ordino. We could actually use Fighting Wings to get damage onto the Absol, but it doesn't matter, to be honest. So we go Lily's Determination. to get some good cards. Buddy Puffin for a Dreepy, but maybe we hit one. We don't. Get some Dreepies. Get some energy attachments going. See? This game can be so good if you don't troll. But sadly, I decided to troll last game. And now we just use the Fighting Wings tag to attack into the Mega Audino, which means if they attack with Mega Audino again, they get knocked out by my Dragapult, which puts us to 3 prizes. And after that, we just need to knock out a Mega Absol, which we can easily do. They go for Claw of Darkness, knock out my Dracloak, I guess. It's still... We can still use Fighting Wings to get going. Like, I think Moltres is pretty good in that matchup. This sucks. the Dracloak discard sucks hard. Okay, I guess, but... We can Rare Candy Dragapult here. And use Fighting Wings. And next turn, we need to top deck something good. If they draw like E-Switch and all that stuff, I'm calling cheating. I'm calling cheating if they... Okay, they're not cheating. But... Man, I hate Mega Absol. No, I love Mega Absol. I love playing Mega Absol, but I hate playing against Mega Absol. Okay. 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 That is fine. That is completely fine. Just don't... just don't have 2 monkeys. Just don't have 2 monkeys right now. I would be very sad if you had 2 monkeys there. Not gonna lie. Oh, so the Jumbo Ice Cream. I'm very sad if you Jumbo Ice Cream. Or is he playing 4 Ice Cream? Like me? Is he having the 4 Ice Cream? That's a weird flex. Because full art items are not even that expensive. But I also got a full art Manectric. Because I want to record a tabletop video with Crustle Manectric. But I will upload it to my second channel. I will actually, I'm thinking of making a separate gameplay channel. Because the tabletop videos are... I like to keep my main channel... Okay, guys. It's over. Their deck is broken. Their deck is broken if they have everything every turn. But we forget it. We're at the same elo count as we were at the start of the stream. We're the same elo count as we were at the start of the stream. Give me some other deck. I'm working on getting my first deck and I decided to be dumb and get all the IRs and SIRs for that. I mean, if you have too much money laying around, you could also subscribe. No. I would recommend starting off with a low rarity deck. But also, do what you want, because it's your money, and some people have fun just playing IRs. I personally do have fun too with a high rarity deck. But if you don't like your first deck, then it's... You have to get all the cards again, which is pretty weird. So I would just recommend getting your first deck with low rarity, and you can still upgrade it. But just getting your first cards is very important. I guess we attach to the Fez. Because we can retreat fast and we can also Cruel Arrow next turn if we need to. Guys, today we're vibing. We're vibing. We're getting some Cynthia's Guard Jump opponents. We're vibing. The matchup is pretty bad, but we're vibing. Actually, the matchup is not... Well, okay, it is bad. Right? It depends. Yeah. Favorite region. Okay, if it's your favorite deck, then I can see why you're doing it. I'm not judging you on that. It's just my recommendation. Because... let me recon first. Can you move a bit? Just so I can see my hand. Okay. With move, I didn't mean lay on my mouse. Pet the cat for your next top decks in 3 games. For 3 games will be useless. I'm gonna pet the cat. See? Oh, we price bud you. I could have known that. Well, we can go for a second Draclo. We will go recon. The question is, do I... No. The question is, do I leave the Serendipity in the active? So if they have candy, it would suck. But I don't want to put the Dreepy in the active. So I guess it's okay. I pet the cat, so my top decks will not be useless. Is that how it works? It's so comfortable on my mouse. Her head is on my mouse. You're a cutie. If they go Dragon Slice, our Fez doesn't get knocked out. And we can follow up with Crispin Phantom Dive. We can also just Jet Headbutt the Roserade to get it into range. Jet Headbutting the Roserade is always a kinda good call. So, I think Dragon Slice right now, if they can't knock out the Serendipity, which they could with some Premium Power Pros, it's not... Yeah, they're just passing, because they don't want to give us monkey damage. Because giving us monkey damage is probably the worst thing they could do. Okay, boss. And a fire energy, that's everything we need. Well, not exactly. Not exactly all we need. Could also Cruel Arrow, but I feel like Jet headbutting the Roserade is the best call right now, because then they need boss to take a knockout or they leave damage on our board. So we just go Jet headbutt onto Roserade, but then the second attachment was not that good, but it's okay since we can Phantom Dive next turn. So we go boss Roserade. They wanna retreat their Roserade, which puts the Roserade into KO range. Yeah, I think it's good. They also need an energy in the hand. And they play limited energies. I think they play 4 of these and like 3 of these. Something like that is their count. I'm petting her. I'm petting her. Yes, that's comfortable, right? Yes. Do not scratch my mouse pad. Oh my god, she's so cute. Yes. Wait. Oh my god. Bro is heated up. Oh, they have the Surfer. Now that's a different story. But they need 2 premium powers. If they have the 2 premium powers, I'm actually tilted. I'm actually tilted if they have. Oh, they don't need. They have all the Roserades, yes. That's fine. We can go Rosa Dragapult. But we boss up this guard jump. For sure. Like, first we go Pokepad for a 3P. We definitely want to stamp them too. So we can go flip the script. Let me recon. Candy, okay. Okay. That's not a stamp, but it's fine. We can't boss anything, but we can Phantom Dive into the guard chomp. We are still in KO range, though. We need to keep that in mind. But we can attach to the Dracloak here, so we Phantom Dive. And we can... yeah, put all the damage onto Roserade so we can knock it out sometimes in the future. The fact that they had the Surfer in hand tilted me. But it's fine, it happens. Well, if they knock us out this turn, they need boss next turn. So they are going for the Draconic Buster right now. But it puts them at 2 prices. We can red card them. And we can pretty much set up for a good turn. Okay. It's fine. I wanna knock out this guard jump. For sure. But first I wanna Ultra Ball for a Dracloak. Okay, we do have the Stamp in deck. And a Crispin. We technically want the Stamp. But we could also red card them, but... okay, there's the boss. Which we need. There's an Ultra Ball. Now we recon again. Not a Stamp. It's a rare candy that we can just thin. We can special red card them and boss up the other guard jump so we take a knockout. But even then, I think just setting up for a multi-price turn is better so they can't set up the Spirit Tomb. So like go special red card. Maybe they whiff energy and all that stuff. Could also work. And we go Night Stretcher Dragapult. We don't want to boss this turn though. Right? Hold on. We can actually... They just need to whiff boss this turn. Okay. But then we also set up a monkey. Yeah, I guess. And now we KO whatever Garchomp will get an energy. And if they're with energy, it's very good for us. Whiffing energy is actually likely. Like, look at how many energies they have in the discard pile. I mean, they can use Night Stretcher and all that stuff, but they have such a big deck that whiffing energy is actually possible. And we don't want to take knockouts until, like... we are out of the Spirit Tomb stuff. Okay, they get the energy, but it's fine. No, actually... we need to see if it's fine. Maybe it's not. Maybe we need to attack with the Moltres at some point. Okay. Now that is a different story. Because they set up a whole fresh Garchomp. That is a different story. That is a very different story. Okay, the thing is we have to boss the Roserade and just Jet Headbutt it, like... If we played like Yveltal, it would have been good. Not gonna lie. But we don't. I mean, okay. We could retreat and then we are... But then they win with boss. So if we retreat right now, it's still kind of bad. But it's better. And we don't lose immediately. Still sucks. But... so we retreat into Moltres. And now they need Energy Boss to win the game. And after they have Energy Boss, we can Stamp, boss up the Roserade again, Jet Headbutt it, and then we can knock out all the Roserades with one Phantom Dive. They don't have boss, so they need to knock out the Moltres if they want to do something. Probably won't. Okay. Now we need to stamp. We need to find the stamp, but it's possible because we have Facility and Dracloak. Forest of Vitality. I guess. We can't even mind bend because of the stupid energy. I think it's the best call to just Phantom Dive into the Garchomp right now. Yeah. Let me get Stamp. Not Stamp. Let me get Stamp. Please. Lily. Okay. Not too bad. Can still thin. Bumper Stadium. And play Lilies. Now we draw Stamp. And now we just Phantom Dive into Garchomp and we hope that they whiff. Because there's nothing else we can do. And we just keep spreading damage. So we can take a multi-price turn. And they don't get to bench their Spiritomb. It's so bad that there is 200 damage on every Garchomp, but... yeah. Oh my god. No, wait. Oh. They play the most inconsistent deck in existence with no draw engine. And they get it every turn. GG. I feel like we played towards our outs. I feel like they had it every turn. And I'm thinking about... I need to rewatch that game, because I feel like we could have done much better. We're playing against Garchomp again. I feel like we could have played much better. I want to play pulled at locals, but not sure about the variant. My local meta is quite fast. Not many pulls are so wrong. Just apples, drills, some grass, a Zam, and Rim. I was thinking let's go with candies. But then I'm reading that pure pull with hammer is best against fast meta because of slowing the opponents down. I am also kind of Pepega player, not super good at sequencing. Which pull would you recommend? Definitely Dusknoir. I would just play NAIC list with... Play the NAIC Netty Kozik list. It has hammers and it has Dusknoir. Which is good against the deck you mentioned. Okay, we do have to Meowth for a Lily, which we can use. And Netty Kozak, it's like from NAIC, second place. I've played this list a lot. You could also play the Sparkling Crystal list from the World Cup. I can show it to you in a minute. I'm thinking right now if I want to get Lilies. I think yes. I think the chance is too high that they have Watchtower or something. Thank you for reading and helping. No problem at all. And let me get the Budew. So next turn we can retreat into a Budew. What are they playing? Wait, is it pulled? We played against this guy before. I thought it's like the Garchomp player, but it's pulled. Yeah. Like there was this TCG World Cup and Alexander played this list, which I think is very good for pulled right now. For pulled Nor. It has the sparkling crystal. It is very, very fast. It doesn't have the hammers, but the list is very, very fast. And also with the watchtower, you are pretty good against Alakazam. And with the sparkling crystal, you can just chain attacks one after the other and just chain Dragapults as you go through your deck. Okay, there is a Dracloak. We want a Lilies. We want to attach here so we can retreat it. And then we want a Lilies. We could have also gone for Latias, but I don't want to bench too many of those two pricers. Yes. There's a Moltres, okay. Both of these are great, thank you. No problem, just try them out and decide what you're going with. Just go with what you're comfortable with. Probably. Your deck is very good into Alakazam and Festival Elite anyways. If you need any help with any matchup, just ask. Yeah, we want to go for the Body KO again here. So I want to attach to the monkey. Going for the second boss is fine. I guess I want to, yeah, I want to put the damage off the Dreepy so I can... So this Dreepy is not in knockout range. So now they need to either play Risky Ruins to take a knockout on the bench, or they need to boss something up and just KO the Body. But then Stamp would be online. Stamp is priced, but they don't know that. I mean, they could be ghosting, but if you're ghosting Citro AC, then I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you. I don't think people on Lara are ghosting anyways, because my in-game name doesn't include any of my Twitch name. Anything of my Twitch name. Okay, they will evolve into the Dragapult. And they Crispin, so they can't boss. Jet Headbutt. That is the okayest of all decisions. The okayest of all decisions. Let me get that straight. It's not good, but it's okay. We definitely want to play the Area 0 because I want to bump this Meowth this turn. We can get the Dracloak here. I think we can... We're fine with swinging into Monkey Dory, by the way. Technically, but... we need to Crispin. Okay. Now I would want the second Meowth. Not gonna lie. Like, the Shaman wasn't used at all today, and we're not... Like, normally we're playing against... against Slowking so much. But not today. Let me get the candy, because we want the Crispin. Okay, we need to get the Fess now. We need this Crispin. So much. We also need a Dragapult. We need Crispin Dragapult. That is not Crispin. Crispin Dragapult, not Crispin Dragapult. We have a Dragapult. Okay, we only need Crispin. Nice. You just have to call it and stream meanwhile. And we put 30-30 maybe. Probably right. Oh, they play candies. That's a whole different story. But let me... Let me get rid of those two. And if they knock out our Dracloak, we're fine with that, because we can knock out their monkey right after that. Yeah. If they set up a second monkey, it would be very bad. But it's still fine. It's not the best, but we get the first better Phantom Dive. If we would have stamped, this would be so much better. Like, this play from them is punished by Stamp so hard with their board. Like, they would be left with a 2-card hand with no draw on board. But we don't have Stamp, so we can't do that. What are they thinking? What are they thinking? Pass. Are they FK? Are they FK? I guess. Like, okay. I guess. But then we're just knocking out the monkey. And win the game for no reason. My dude. Can you please make an action? Or just concede? Like, I hate people that just close their game or go AFK. Because this wastes so much time. But it's fine. Judge! Judge. Hold on. He goes Candy Dragapult. Tome Candy Dusknoir. But he needs to discard all the cards. So he goes Ultra Ball, discard Duskull, Tome Duskull, Candy Dusknoir. Then he goes Candy Dragapult, Crispin, Rosa, and then he goes Monkey Dark. Somehow gets 30 damage on his board, and then they knock out the Dragapult, and then they knock out my Dragapult and my Dragcloak, and then we're cooked. Or we win due to inactivity. But I think my play was more reasonable. I think I've played against this person before. Kind of getting tired right now. I need a coffee. Kind of getting tired today. Okay. Can we play against Slowking so we can test out the Shaman? Wait, this is a Slowking, right? What deck is this? What deck is this even? Is it like Raging Bolt with rocks? Or Kangaskhan, Lucario? It's Raging Bolt, right? It has to be Raging Bolt. It has to be Raging Bolt. Yeah, so we go Badu, Ladias, attach an energy, and then go Lily. Okay, okay, okay. It's Slopbox with rocks. Let the man cook. Let the man cook. And we just go Lily and we try to get a Shaman. That is actually a Shaman. Well, it's not a Shaman, but I guess we don't have to fear the pump this turn. So we can just go Dracloak this turn. I don't think we have to fear the pump. And even if... I think just going Dracloak is better. Could they pump this turn? Like, yeah, with Sparkling Crystal and Crispin, they can pump. But then they use so many resources that I think it's not worth it. Wait, do they have do they play Sparkling Crystal? Or they could sub this turn. I guess that's fair, but then we just go Shaman, right? If we can get Shaman, obviously. Yeah, they just go sub this turn. So we kind of need the Shaman or evolve into Bolt. Okay, Lily is very good. I like the Lily. Lily gives us an out. That's a Shaman. That's a Shaman. Can discard the Chin Power, yes. Do we evolve that? No. Well, we do have everything in hand, so evolving that is kind of okay. But now he just takes one knockout and he has energy trapped onto his Ogre Pawn. Either, yeah. So if he wants to pump, he needs to pump onto the Ladias, and that's pretty useless. Well, he can sublock the Shaman, but that doesn't really give them anything. Okay, they sublock the Ladias, but they literally lose the game. Since we can set up a monkey. We are winning on time. Okay, we do the Dark Energy. That is so good. So I guess we just set up everything we need. Onto the Kangaskhan, because... yeah. For obvious reasons. Because Kangaskhan is the Pokemon they don't wanna swap out. There's a Crispin. They could go... Oh my god. They have no energy left in deck. Glass Trumpet. Can they go like... Yeah, they could wait for Clefairy boss to boss our Dragapult. Okay, okay, I guess that is fine. Oh my god, they have Prime Catcher. Oh, that is so bad for us. Yeah, okay, okay, I guess. That sucks. Probably lost the game if we don't top deck anything good. Please, 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 please. What was the deck list? It was this list with Shaman, but I'm gonna concede this game because I need to make a quick toilet break. I wanted to refill my bottle too, but it's not that empty. I make a quick toilet break and I'll see you in a minute. I'm back. Do you think this will be your main deck to play in tournaments? I have the problem that every deck is okay, which I play, but I don't have the feeling that it could be my main deck, which I want to master. Yes, I'm playing Pulled since a very long time. So, basically, every version of Pulled is kind of good. I want to cut the Shaman, by the way. I don't know if I want to play this version of Pulled. Not gonna lie. I didn't get much out of the Ursaluna. I got a bit out of the Ladias. The candies were good at times, but we didn't really hit matchups where candies would matter. So yeah. I think Pulled could be called my main deck, yes. But it could happen that I'm playing like another deck for Frankfurt or something. Like if I can register for Frankfurt, obviously. But I will decide that afterwards. Because until Worlds, it's like only speculation what could be good and what's bad. So I will just wait for Worlds, see how the meta shifts and go from there. That's how I approach it. Okay. Not a particular bad hand. If we had like if we top deck a Buddy Puffin, this is a very good hand. Discarding the special red card is super risky. So I think I wanna discard the Area 0, which is also very risky. Especially if we're playing against Festival Lead. But it's like fine-ish. But only having one GP in play is like risky. Okay, Buddy Poppin. Okay, we're playing against Alakazam, so discarding the red card was not a good play. But we still have Stamp. Oh, why did I discard the red card? Oh, so bad. I should have known that I'm playing against Alakazam if I see a Shaman. Oh, I didn't discard the red card. Oh my god. Am I dumb? I discarded the Area 0. I mean, yes, we still have 2 stadium bumps, so it's fine. Hello, brother. How is the stream going? The stream is going very good. Well, okay. We lost a bit of elo, but we gained knowledge. That is important. Okay, Badio is insane here. Badio is very good. We also get Pokepad for another Dreepy and stuff, but we wanna recon first. So maybe we get the Dreepy, then we can get more Dracloaks off the Pokepad. So going Pokepad for Dreepy is very good. Knowledge gaining is always worth. Yes, that's it. And we definitely now know that Shaman might not be worth it. Might not be worth it. Not saying it is not worth it. I'm saying it might not be worth it. That's a good approach to wait what they will play in Worlds. Thank you. No problem. No problem. I mean, they are the best. Like, I'm not practicing for any tournament right now, so I'm not trying to build some kind of deck right now. So the best players in the world are currently cooking, and we can take their cookings and just refine it for the next few regional tournaments. Because I think Frankfurt will be in the same format. But I could be wrong. Maybe Frankfurt is in the celebrations format. Okay, if they knock at the Badu, we could respond with an unfair stamp. Maybe, if we get an unfair stamp. Let me recon first. Okay, Fez is good. Fez is good. Fez is good. We can evolve. Evolve. Play Fez and Lily. I kind of want to knock out the Dunsparce. Okay, no stamp for now, but we can buddy Puffin for another Dreepy, which thins our deck. Special red card is not the disruption we need. This is not what we need. That's also not what we need. Okay, so we whiffed the unfair stamp, which is super bad because this means their play goes unpunished, but we can spread some damage around. I guess. Yeah, I mean, we knock out one Kadabra. This Dragapult will be knocked out, but we can go stamp or red card next turn, depending on what they have in their hand, because we can Rosas anyways next turn. So they can draw as many cards as they want. We can disrupt them next turn and get an attack off. Because this Dragapult in our active will be toast. Okay, they get the Genesect. This is bad, but we still have the red card, so it's fine. Though we need to knock out the Genesect, so maybe even spreading some damage onto the Genesect is not bad. It's my first season to play and want to prepare before the Challenge League Cups will start. Okay, but if it's your first season, I would just pick a good Dragapult variant and stick to it. Like, just practice the game that way. Or just play a deck that you have fun with. Like, you could also play Festival Lead, you could play, I don't know, Alakazam, you could play Zoroark. Though Zoroark is hard to play, so I wouldn't really recommend that for a start. But just play whatever you're comfortable with, whatever you like the most, whatever you could grind for a lot of games, and then just stick to it. Okay, the thing is we can get an attack off, even though they have the Nighttime Mine. We don't even need a Stadium discard for that. And we have the special red card. We KO their Abra, which means they won't be able to draw the cards necessary. So we will flip the script. Recon. Get a nice stretcher, that is okay. We don't need it anyways. We go Rosa's Encouragement. Attach 2 energies to our active. We try to recon and maybe we'll get a Genpao. That way we don't need... Okay, we get a Genpao. We can look if we have another Stadium in the deck. We don't. Okay. So, technically attaching an energy right now might be better. For... Oh no. It's just better to set up another Dracloak in the back. So, just getting Genpao... discarding the Nighttime Mine. Then we go special red card. Go for another Dracloak. We get an unfair stamp, which we can't use for now. But next time we might be able to set up a Monkey Dory. Okay, they conceded. Because we can't use the Unfair Stamp, but we take away so much of their draw power, so they would need like 2 turns to even recover from that position. And from that point onwards, their Genesect will be knocked out, and we will take the game anyways. So yeah. Hand Disruption wins games versus Alakazam. Even though they didn't get punished for KOing our Budew, by the way. This is normally the first point where you can punish your opponent. They knock out your Budew with the how's it called? Kadabra, and then you stamp them. I've started with, sorry, I only know the German Pokemon. Marie X, then to Mega Dragon with Logok to Bonino, and now I want to play Lucario with the Dumisil. I mean, Lucario with Dunsparce is a very good deck. You can play that. That's very good. It's a very, very good deck. Queue times are insane right now. I want to find games, but I can't. We might play one last game. Okay, we found a game, finally. Let's go. Yes, I want to go first. Oh my god. The sun is burning outside. That is quite an okay hand. I like having a Lilies in hand. Yeah, I do like the good. I do like having the Lilies in hand. The thing is, I'm super tired, but don't want to take a nap right now. I want to take a nap later. Is our opponent AFK, or are you just thinking very long? Which is good, by the way. Like if you take your time, it's very good. Okay, so we get Buddy Poffin for 2 Dreepy. Thank you for the drops. No problem. Okay, they're playing Dragapult, so we're going for a Budew here. Let me check something. Oh, Ace Fox Girl, thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Oh, they're playing the Pet Rat. That's interesting. That's interesting. Because that means they're not playing Monkey Dory themselves, right? Right? I mean, that's fine, because now we know that we can just spread damage as we want. Oh my god. They're setting up really good. They're setting up really good. Playing the Ladias too. Interesting. Did not see a Ladias pulled in a long time, except for mine. We can just play lilies. Yes, it's fine. 3 Dreepies are enough. Oh, we also have the Ladias, which is very good because we get another attachment down on a full HP. Dreepy. We do have a... we can get the Lily, yeah. Sure. We get an attachment. We can retreat into Budyu and just go Ichibon. And now if they go Ichipon into us, we can set up a... We can set up a Monkey Dory and knock out their Buddy after that. Yeah, there's the monkey. We just need a dark energy. Though if we pull a psychic energy... Oh, I like the Crispin. I like the Crispin. That is not bad. Though, I need to evolve this, because it kind of sucks that they could knock it out with a swing. So I'm not opposed to evolving it. Because if they take a knockout now, we can unfair stamp them. So we go monkey off damage of our Dreepy so they don't Phantom Dive it away. The only thing they could go Dusknor boss into our Dragapult, but that is so unlikely that they hit it with this board and this hand. And if they do it, we can unfair stamp them and maybe go Candy Dragapult. If it's possible. Okay, I think they whiffed. I think they whiffed. Hello! How are you doing, my friend? Hello, Spikelist. How are you doing, my friend? How are you both doing? Welcome to the stream. Our opponent is whiffing, I think. We can just knock out their Dusclops if they are whiffing. Like we boss up their Dusclops, right? Because Dusknor would be a bit awful for us. I mean, they're probably not playing monkeys, so... If they Phantom Dive into our Buddy right now... Wait, are they knocking out our monkey? No, they're just knocking out the Badoo. Interesting, okay. But then we just push the Dragapult. And if they swing into our Dragapult, it is bad, right? Yeah, for sure. For sure it's bad. If they swing into our Dragapult now, we set up double Monkey Dory. Or just one Monkey Dory is enough. And we don't leave damage on their board. Tired, Biorhythm fucked. What's the background of the title? Just watch my last short and you know it, but every stream in the last few days we faced Slowking and we got Curum'd every game. That's the background of the title. Okay, so we wanna KO a Dracloak, so we probably wanna boss up the monkey. Yeah, probably. But we also need to Ultra Ball for a Dracloak. Yes. We boss up monkey. And KO Dracloak on the bench. This is fine. Yes, this is completely fine. I think he wants to avoid to be unfair stamped. But he KO'd the Badu, so there is no point in that. There is still a Dark Energy in the deck, which we can play. Okay, we do get a Crispin for next turn. That is fine. So we can't set up the monkey here. I don't want to play the Area 0 just yet. But I want to get damage off my Dracloak. Because if this Dragapult gets knocked out now, red card is active. And then we can swing into... We don't even need to attack into that Dragapult the whole game. Like, right now we win with Boss Meowth. Okay, not Boss Meowth, but we need energy and all that stuff, but we win with... we have more win conditions now. Kyurem 3 Dracloaks is the best feeling in the current game for me. Yeah, I hate it. That's why I'm playing a candy list right now. Yesterday I was testing with a friend the Slowking vs Draga and somehow won 3 out of 5 games with mostly Pheasantipity Stamp Hammers. And Badu, I refuse to play Shaman. I don't think Shaman is necessary. The matchup is... probably favored with the hammers list, but if you're playing candies, it's probably very good. Yeah, so now we need energy boss. So getting a Pheasantipity would be kinda good. Night Stretcher, yeah, we have a lot of outs to that. That's not an energy yet, but it's a Dragapult. That's not an energy. That is quite bad. I guess we Crispin. I guess we Crispin. I guess we Crispin right now. And we set up double monkey. Crispin, a crispy strat. Very crispy. The only thing that can win them the game this turn is Monkey Dark Boss. Monkey Dark Boss wins them the game. But they have 6 cards in hand. It's pretty unlikely because they have no Dracloaks on board whatsoever. Though they have Pokepad for Dracloak. I mean, they could get it. But I think they only play one Monkey Dark. I mean, they can if they get the perfect hand, but since they're playing the Patriot, I don't think they're playing two monkeys. And if they're only playing one monkey, they need Night Stretcher, and I also don't think they play two Dark Energies, because why should they if they play Patriot? So I feel like, so Monkey Dark boss can win them the game. If you don't attack, there's no win con, I think. So how come just not attack? You're right, actually. If I don't attack, there's no win con, yeah. Yeah. Just passing would have been better. So if I lose, that's on me. Actually, we can lose. If we whiff the energy now. I mean, they could have tried, right? They could have at least tried. Well, there is a win con. The win con is if they play risky, but I don't think they play risky. Hello, SEO video able. SEO video able. Yeah, Ladia's free retreat, right. You're right. I'm not used to playing Ladias again. It's like so... I'm like very unused to playing Ladias. How are you doing? SEO video able. How are you doing today? Is this straight plug? Pulled. Yes, it's straight pulled. It's basically Tort pulled with Moltres and red card. And a Rosas. Haven't seen Ladius plus Bossman in pull deck since rotation. What made you want to try it? I wanted to try Tort's list because I think Tort's list is pretty good into the current meta. Because it solves a lot of problems like board fixing with the Chien-Pao. Because people don't expect it right now. And you also got the candies if you face something like Slowking. So you can play very fast with candies, but you can also play from behind with the Rosa plus the candies. So if you get wiped off the board, you can candy Dragapult Rosa and be fine again. That's what made me want to try it. And Blood Moon is just a good finisher. I like Blood Moon a lot in straight pulled, because sometimes you need that last attacker, and that last attacker is very important. I would like a fourth boss though, but I did not find space for it. Good thesis. Thank you. Okay, that hand is... well... It's well. It's well. Thank you, Vice Games, for raiding the stream with 42 viewers. Thank you for bringing your community in, and welcome to the stream, guys. Hope you had a great stream. Hello! Vice Games is not following. Thank you so much. I think I want to discard the candy, by the way. Do I want a candy? I think I'm not candying for anything in this game. So I'm just discarding the candy. For another Dreepy. What is the worst matchup for this deck? The worst matchup for this deck? Pooh. That's hard. I think Zoroark. Well, okay, for this deck particular, it's Crustle. You don't have a win con into Crustle with this list. So Crustle is the worst matchup, but aside from Crustle, I would say Zoroark. But Crustle is definitely up there. Like, look at it, you don't have a Crustle out. Low Vice Games, how was your stream? How was it going? Without a Crustle out, you just lose to Crustle. Like, that's just how it is. But I'll gladly take that L, because nobody on ladder is playing Crustle. Why is it so bad versus Zoroark? Zoroark with Zekrom has the ability to just one-shot your pulls one after the other. Blood Moon doesn't really give you much in the matchup. You are not able to bench Ladias, or else it's just easier to knock you out. They play monkeys, so you can't really bench Budyu. There are a lot of ways why Zoroark is bad, but yes, Crustle is auto loss. Have to go dinner. Have a great stream. Thank you so much for bringing the community, and have a great dinner. They need to black belt. Yes, yes, yes. They need to black belt Mochi or Monkey. And basically what they want to do is they want to have a Mochi on their Zoroark, like 2 Mochis. Which means with Petron they poison every turn. They play either black belt or Monkey. Which they also have every turn because you kind of have to leave damage on their board. So Zoroark is a bad matchup for Pult, in my opinion. How does this deck go against Chicken Pult? I have not played against Chicken Pult with this list so far. But I would say it's quite similar to the other Dragapult versions, where you are just... you're just fixing your board with Chenpao, and that way you... So if they spread damage, you can just fix your board with Chenpao, and then you're fine again. So it's basically as every other mirror, I would say. Okay, the boss is kind of nice. Okay, I see why now. Yeah. Zoroark is tough. Zoroark is tough. Oh my god, why do they have the Rapska in the hand every game? It's crazy. Also Thwacky. I'm thinking about playing Festival Elite 2, cause what do we do about Rapska? We jet headbutt it. We jet headbutt it. Oof, no monkey. I mean, we probably want to just jet headbutt the Rapska. It's not good, but it's like... most games, Festival Elite will whiff the Rapska off the Budyu. Like, for real. The most games I've played against Festival Elite, they whiffed, like... They don't have the perfect board. Like, they don't have the Rapska, or they miss, like, Thwackies. And right now, they only have 1 Thwacky. So their board is kind of vulnerable to our board. So it's fine. Just cry. No. I think the Festival Elite matchup is fine. Just sometimes it gets a bit scuffed. But it seems like they don't have an attack this turn, which means we're fine. If they don't get an attack off this turn, we should be fine. Oh, they do get an attack off. But if they only knock out Budyu, I think it's fine. We just... Okay, yeah. They don't want to give us Serendipity Draw. They don't want to give us Unfair Stamp. That is completely... that is completely within reason. But this time we want to KO the Rapska for sure. There's a monkey... yeah. We do have Night Stretcher for the energy, though. So all we need is a Pult. They need to release a Psychic Festival lead? Why? One Festival lead is already enough. I guess we take the Chen Power in the hand. Like, the thing is... We get Monkey... Actually, we can boss up their Thwacky to buy ourselves some turns. Yeah. So Dragapult can never play. Okay. Hold still for a second. If they release a Psychic Festival lead, if they release a festival lead that wins against Dragapult, this will be the BDIF. This will be... You will be more pissed about a festival lead that hard wins against Dragapult than about Dragapult. Trust me. Is it within the rules before the match to ask your opponent to see their deck? Find Rapska, hide it in your pocket, give it back, say nice deck, good luck. Could be a good counter. I mean, you can try. If you get disqualified, do not quote me on that. Slowking will win Worlds, trust. There are a lot of decks I think that could win Worlds. Okay, we do get the Dragapult, so if we get a Jet Headbutt onto Rapska, it's okay. BDIF. We will Underwood strat. Oh, we get a boss. That's insane. An unfair stamp? Okay. I think we just KO the Rapska now. Or no, we are Jet Headbutting for one more turn and then we KO the Rapska. Yes. Yes. No. Wait. Yes, we're doing that. We are Jet Headbutting one turn, and then we are bossing up the Rapska, Jet Headbutting into the Rapska, and then our board should be fine. Like, if they take a knockout onto the Dragapult, it's not good, but it's okay. I play Slowking plus Dragapult, though. Play Slowking Dragapult. Holy shit. That is quite... These are quite a lot of cards. But I think it's fine. Since Slowking needs psychic energies. I play Eevee Box right now. How are you playing it? I think Emma Hagen posted a list with Zoroark, right? I played Zoroark Eevee Box a while ago. It was kind of fun. The thing is, if they want to recover the Rapska, they need to set the Force of Vitality, and that buys us one more turn. Dragcloak Engine spam draw. Dragcloak Engine is just too broken. So we boss up Rapska, we Jet Headbutt the Rapska, and we go Night Stretcher for Psychic Energy attached to the Dragcloak. And do we just discard the Stadium? I mean, if we get Area 0, we can also go Area 0. That's fine. Yeah. Give me the Area 0, please. Okay. Let me bump the Stadium. So they need one more piece. Okay, now the Rapska's gone. Their Thwacky is at 80 HP, and now we're at a good spot. That's why you don't want to waste your air balloons in Festival Lead. The deck really works better than people think. No, I think it works good. I do wonder when Festival Lead in April is gone, if they reprint something like that. It's a fun concept, to be honest. Maybe with potatoes this time. Potatoes. You should save Gem Power for when you unfair stamp. I mean, that's a fair point, yes, but we still do play 2 stadiums. I just didn't discard one. We still played 2 stadiums, and I actually just wanted them to need one more piece. So if they want to set up another Repska, they need to set the Force of Vitality, obviously, but they need to find the festival grounds plus the Gladion to knock us out, which means they need 2 Thwackies, blah, blah, blah. So they need 1 more piece to do it. And I didn't know they have the second Thwacky in hand, which means, yeah. It could also be that they need to Thwacky for a Thwacky, and then they can only search for 1 card, and then they can't knock out the Dragapult. That was the whole plan behind it. Because we will unfair stamp this turn anyways if they knock us out. They'll probably get the Gladion, right? The Gladion is like enough to knock us out. The emergency pivot from Slowking into Pulse ultra nasty though. What do you mean? I would love to Angelite both monkeys and red card. Which monkeys? Which monkeys do you want to Angelite? Okay. Hold on. Did they get the Gladion? No, the Brave Banger. There's the Gladion, okay. Oh, that artwork looks insane. Damn. They want the festival lead. Oh, Monkey. Okay, I thought you meant Monkey Dory. My Dragapult Brainrot brain wasn't thinking about this card when you called Monkey. You could move with Monkey and take 3 prizes. Yeah, but they will take a knockout. That's why I set up a Monkey, but they will probably take a knockout, so. And well, I'm at it. I mean, next turn we'll do a pretty nasty turn, so we'll be fine. Watch Festival lead play then. I mean, without Thwacky, they're not really playing because their deck is like the biggest pile of cards ever. If we're being honest. Okay, so we get another energy for a Dragapult, which means we can evolve this. We can also set up a Pheasantipity, set up another Dragapult. We Pokepad for nothing. We could have also Buddy Puffin for nothing, but we're fine. Then we Unfair Stamp? Question mark. If we get Boss, it would be insane. Like Boss Thwacky, KO both Thwackies would be so good. Could have Meowth for Boss, but oh, I should have Fast first. My bad. My bad, guys. Sequencing, my most recent video. There's the Area 0. There is a Meowth. There's a Boss. And now their whole draw engine is cooked. The slogan for Dragapult decks, you can just do things. For every Dragapult deck, basically. And they can't set up a Repska anymore, right? Because like with these amount of cards in hand, it's so hard. That's how you deal with the Repska, by the way. You peak sequencing. I mean, it worked? No. Always fast before you recon. The thing against Festival Lead is you need to damage the Thwacky and then KO the Repska, or do it in another order. But basically you want to KO the Repska with a Dragapult with 1 energy on it. You set up another Dragapult on the bench, so if they take a prize after you... So they can't knock out a Dragapult and set up Repska in the same turn, because they need a Force of Vitality for that. And for them to get the Force of Vitality, they can't play Festival Stadium, which means they can't knock out your Dragapult, which means you can boss up Repska again, but they won't do that. So you knock out Repska, and then after your pult gets knocked out, you Unfair Stamp them, and then you boss up the Thwacky, you Jet Headbutt the Thwacky, and then you go boss on another Thwacky, and you KO both. So they are left with no search, with no draw or search on the board. So that is how you play the Festival Lead matchup, which I think Festival Lead is favorite. Did you see these Festival Lead stats? How come Pull Duskner is doing worse against it than Straight Pull? Thought Ghost would help popping Rapska. I mean, a lot of lists are playing Psyduck still, right? I think it's because the straight Dragon Pull is just more consistent, to be honest. And Psyduck could be the answer, yeah. Also, straight Dragapult plays Chiyu more often than Dragapult Dusknoir does. That's why the Blaziken win rate is so high. And Hammers? Hammers are good also, so... It's also Hammers. I will continue to gaslight everyone to not play Shaman. I mean, today I got gaslit into not playing Shaman. I didn't face a single Slowking. Yeah, guys, I think I'm off for today. We didn't hit our elo goal, but we did make 24 elo. Tomorrow we'll be back. Tomorrow I will be back with another stream. And I'll make sure to grind some more tomorrow. Because I'm super tired. Yeah. Straight Pull also has ruins which doesn't give your opponent ruins. What do you mean? Oh, a prize. Yeah. Ruins is also good. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. And I'll see you in the next stream. Why would you do fast before Recon Directive in the last play? You wanted to get boss, so I think it's better to Recon first. So you can filter one more card. Basically, I draw with Fez, and if I don't hit boss, I have the option to choose between two cards. So, yes, I want to hit boss, but hitting boss is not too likely with my amount of cards in deck and my amount of draw. So I wanna, yeah. I am 75% before Pitch Black EDB, but have a good one, guys. Thanks so far. Also learned a thing or two. Thank you so much. I hope my stream helped you. Make sure to leave a follow and a like on YouTube. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next stream. Tomorrow, bit later than today, probably. Like today I started at 9. Tomorrow I will probably start at 11, 10:30, something like that. Yeah. Thank you for following. Thank you so much, and see you in the next stream, guys. Goodbye.